Welcome to the stage, Trixie Dogtail! Come. Yeah!
Don't you know that you're beautiful, just the way you are, just the way you came. Don't you know that you're beautiful?
Was Shangela robbed? Just kidding, just kidding. I'm gonna stop y'all right there. I am not going to start the war all over again about that. That was just a joke, y'all. And we are going to be doing a review of the lovely Trixie Mattel and the doll that they came out with Integrity Toys. A lot of y'all had asked me if I had this doll when I did the RuPaul live doll review, and I told y'all I did have it. And y'all asked, and I'm appeasing y'all, and I'm super excited. This doll was in one of my lineups for the reviews, but I don't know. I was picking the right time, and you know what? Why not? I did the RuPaul doll reviews, and now we're gonna jump into Trixie Mattel. But before I do get into the review, I do want to welcome back all my current subscribers and viewers that keep coming back to my channel. It's greatly appreciated, and thank you for the support. And if you are liking what you see, I had to think for a minute. If you are liking my content and my gameplays and doll reviews, feel free to go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel. Like the videos, it helps me out as well. But other than that, Trixie Mattel and Integrity Toys came out with a doll, and I am super excited to share her with you and going into the details. I will be unboxing this doll so we can get a further look. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into my doll room and take a closer look at this doll. Alrighty, Rascals and Viewers, we are now in my doll room, and of course we are going to start off with the box of this Trixie Mattel doll, and we're gonna go through it pretty quick. The top is just Now with Moving Parts, which is homage to, I believe, their album. And then as we go down, it's just a window display, and we have the Trixie doll in a beautiful foil and font, a bubbly cursive font. And then at the bottom, we just have for age 15 plus, and we have a floral kind of hippie, I guess, kind of design. Now, as we look at the overall box has those colors that Trixie Mattel would associate herself with. The flowers, the more, I don't know how to say it, psychedelic, hippie flowers, and Powerpuff Girls. And then we have the Trixie foil font on the sides, and then on the top we have the Trixie doll also in foil. As we turn to the back of the box, we have a full-size photo of Trixie Mattel and the inspiration of this doll and where the outfit came from, etc. And then we go to the Trixie doll with the same font, and then there's a description here if you'd like to read, of course, the skinny legend and a picture of Trixie and her doll. And this doll is made by Integrity Toys. I am going to be deboxing this doll, so let me go ahead and open it up first. We'll take a look at the inside, and then we'll release her from her straps. No pun intended, Trixie, if you're watching this, it is not a sexual innuendo, okay? So let's go ahead and look at the inner part of this box, and then we'll get on to Trixie herself. The top slips off like so. Oh, it's stuck there. Okay, freshness. This is stuck there. Freshness of the doll. Alright, so as we take a look on the inside, we get those pinks and yellows that, of course, match with Trixie and her aesthetic. And then on the right side, we have a blown-up picture of that same picture in the back of Trixie looking at her doll, but it seems to be more like a scale figure here. So we get a high-quality picture of Trixie Mattel. And then on the other side, we get the albums in vinyl, and I love that they are not just like printed pictures, they are actual vinyls that you can take out. I love that detail. Trixie, forgive me if you're watching this, but I've never listened to any of the songs. But I will. I eventually will. And I know you have a documentary, and I wanted to watch that as well, but my partner kind of cut me off on that, and I have to watch it on my own. So don't hate me. And if you guys watched it, let me know your comments down below. If you listen to any of Trixie's music, let me know which songs you recommend, and I will check them out. I'm assuming the stand is in the back, so we're just gonna pop this up. Oh yes, the stand. Okay, let's take a look at this really quick. Alright, so now on the back of this, as you lift up Trixie and the cardboard inside, or paper inside, whatever, we have interchangeable accessories with her hands and earrings. I'm gonna pop those on so we can get a further look, well, the earrings at least. And then we have a stand for Trixie, and I love the clear bottom stand. And of course we have a foil-like effect with the logo for Trixie, and of course I believe her makeup line. And if you haven't checked out Trixie's makeup line and her YouTube channel, I'll link you down below so you can figure out all the fun stuff that she likes to put out there. Alright y'all, so as I was unboxing this and taking out the stand, I do want to mention that this stand is very heavy. So I love that. I love how they put some weight to this, because we can't have the skinny legend just blowing away, you know? And then the stand also is like a pointer. You there. So you can like make it point. I don't like the saddle stands. I'm not a big fan of these because I feel like they just fall off if I move them. I prefer more of the waist grippers. But you know what? Beggars can't be choosers, but it is very hefty. I do like that. Now for the hands, I did not see that they come with a, what is that? A ring, an orange ring. So you can add that accessory on there too. And then let's get this to focus a little bit more for y'all. Alright, so it does come with painted nails, and then we got the hoop dangly earrings. I love that. And then the orange ring, which I did not notice until I took it off. So you get to add those accessories if you want and interchange the hands. I'll probably keep the hands that she has on now, but if you want to, you can definitely change them out. Alright, so now that we have Trixie unboxed in her glory, we'll start with her shoes. I love these boots. Of course, we have a pleather-like feel to these boots with the stitching on there. They didn't skip out on it. It's not molded into the boot. It's actually a stitch. We also have that high pump that Trixie would wear in this outfit. And my favorite part of this shoe is the back of the shoe. It's an actual zipper. You can zip it down, zip it up. My fingers are too big for that, so I zipped it down just a little bit to show y'all, but don't ask me to take off the shoe because I know I'm gonna have a hard time putting that on her tiny little feet. But that is my favorite part of this shoe. I love the detail of it. It's very simple, but you can tell that it's a high quality boot on this doll. Now, as you can see, this doll is articulated in the knees and overall body. We go up to the leggings, and the leggings are just a little netted, nude kind of effect here, and we have some of that shine-like effect on that netting. Now we're gonna take a look at Trixie's dress, but me being curious, I wanted to see if Trixie had any underwear and if she's being modest, and she does! The underwear matches her dress, and I love that. I feel like they could have just put like a molded underwear, and they didn't. They actually gave her underwear that matched her dress. And her dress is kind of like a satin feel, and we have that pattern of the flower Powerpuff Girl kind of thing, like I said. But it is 2 layers. The bottom layer is a kind of hot pink color, and then the top fabric is that flower. And I love the print. It's absolutely amazing. It does correlate with her actual outfit. Now we're going to look at the belt. The belt goes around her, And it is more like I believe it's a pleather feel as well, I think. And she has a silver buckle there. It goes all the way around, and you can take it off if you'd like. I'm not gonna take it off. I'm gonna leave this doll as is because I love how she is. Now, before we go up to her face, you know, my favorite parts of every doll, we're gonna look at her accessory. And her accessory is her guitar. And the guitar is amazing. We have the strap with the kind of ridges and ripples that a guitar strap would have. And it goes around her, and it ties in on the guitar and straps around her. The guitar also has a pink color with black accents, which match, of course, Trixie's real life guitar, and I love how they mimic that. And then on the actual guitars itself, it has these strings, and they're really thick strings. They're plastic thick strings and not those whimsy kind of ones that'll break apart. The tuners don't tune, which is okay for me. We don't need that detail. But the details in the guitar alone, I'm not too familiar with it, but me looking at Trixie's guitar in the picture, it looks exactly like a replica and a toy of her. We're gonna look at her hands. Her hands are the ones that came with the doll. Like I said, you can pop them in and out with the ones that it came with. But I like the guitar and how it is holding the guitar. The nails are painted. The only thing I do not like is that the ring that I wanted to put on does not really fit these hands. They only fit the ones that came as a additional add-on to this doll. So that's one nitpick that I have. I wish the ring did fit both hands. But other than that, it's not too much of a big deal for me. Now we'll look at her earrings, because we didn't really take a further deeper look into that. But the earrings are just a plain pink hoop earring, and we have a pink stud with a one chain link that links into the bigger part, and the earrings are very high quality and sturdy. I love that. It really does show that they did put the effort in this doll. And then we're gonna go to her face. Love, love, love the face. The lips are a metallic kind of effect here. The big, beautiful lip with the liner. And then we have the skin. Let me look at the skin, because when I was looking at the face, the skin also had this glittery shine, which I love throughout that drag queens usually put on, I guess you could say. But then we have the nose also with a kind of shine effect here. And then the eyes, we have the signature Trixie eyes makeup with the whites, the blacks, and the pinks, and then we have a shimmery shine on that as well. And you guys, rooted eyelashes on this doll, love. If they did not give that to this doll, I would have been upset, and they did. I love it, especially for a drag queen doll. Then we have the, I believe that's contour. I'm not too familiar with makeup, but on the cheeks, love signature Trixie look. And then the eyebrows are, of course, the signature Trixie eyebrows. I know Trixie does like to play with her makeup, especially like on her channel, which I do appreciate as well, but she has that signature look. Now for her bow. Her bow matches her dress, of course, and we have that same kind of fabric with the silky fabric there. I did leave the net on her hair, which I do love that they included with this doll, so you can keep the curls into place and it's not everywhere. But the hair is very soft, very drag queen Trixie. As you can see in the photo at the beginning of the back of the box, it really does represent that picture and that overall style. The curls go throughout the whole hair, and I love that it didn't have the box hair that some dolls may have. But yes, the curls and everything, and the shade, the color of the hair definitely matches the actual photo that Trixie was in. So basically, I'm just saying that it does represent into doll form perfectly. And that's pretty much it of the Trixie Mattel doll. I do want to give y'all my overall thoughts. My overall thoughts of this doll is a 9 out of 10. And let me tell you why. The reasons why I give this a 9 out of 10, and it would have been a 10 out of 10 if this. I don't like the saddle stand. I was trying so hard when I was doing this review and getting close-ups. She kept falling off of that stand. I just don't like saddle stands. Mattel does it with some of their Monster High dolls, and I just don't like the saddle stand. Now, the other thing that I didn't really care for was the ring. The ring only fits well on the other hand. I wish it fit onto this one. And with Trixie being a skinny legend, I would think that her fingers weren't fat to put it on this one. Just kidding, that is just tying in because she likes to be called the skinny legend, so I'm just joking there. But I do wish the ring did fit on both hands. I believe that's pretty much all my nitpicking there. And then the price was, I believe, $150. I'm not too familiar. I'll give y'all a screenshot here of what Integrity Toys was selling her for. At this time of recording, she is available, so if you want to go ahead and purchase her, go ahead and get her at retail here instead of the third market, because I know the third market like eBay and Mercari are bumping up those prices probably 2 times the original cost. So if you want her, I recommend definitely getting her from Integrity Toys and also supporting Trixie, because I believe she'll get proceeds from that. I'm assuming so. But let's see. Oh, I also do plan on getting another one because I unboxed this one and I kind of want to keep one in box as well. And I must say that the overall getting the doll out of the box was fairly easy. It wasn't hard at all. So if you do decide to unbox this doll and you do get it, it's fairly easy to unbox, which I definitely appreciate. With Trixie being a doll collector, I'm sure she had input into that, and I really appreciate that. Other than that, let's go ahead and go into the computer room so we can close out this video. And that was my review on the Trixie Mattel Integrity Toy doll that came out. Let me know what your thoughts are on this doll, if you are able to get this doll yourself. Like I mentioned, this doll is still available on Integrity Toys website for retail price. So don't go to those eBay scalpers unless you really have to. I'm not too sure if Integrity Toys ships internationally. I'm assuming they do. I don't know. But if you can avoid the scalpers and paying more than you need to, it's still available on the Integrity Toys website, and I'll link you down in the comments below. I also would be thrilled if Integrity Toys did come out with a drag line. It doesn't have to be the Drag Race girls. I know that would probably be more of a benefit for them because of the exposure of Drag Race, but I'm assuming that they would have to partner up with the likeliness of the dolls and all that stuff. But I would love to see a drag line. I know a lot of y'all like Jinx Monsoon. I love Shangela. I love Trixie. I love Alaska. Jimbo, oh my god, that would be so funny. But let me know who you would like to see turned into a doll in the comments below. Let me even know who your favorite drag superstar is. Doesn't have to be someone on the show. It can be someone who is well known in the community. I personally don't know many drag queens outside of Drag Race, so if you want to suggest some below that I can look into, would love that. But other than that, I appreciate you joining and looking and tuning in to this video. As always, I hope y'all have a great day, a great night, wherever you're at today. And remember, stay kind to yourself. Simply Rai.